Welcome to Seward Sound Words here on 91.7 KIBH FM Seward and on our YouTube channel at Sacktown. Happy Halloween, everybody. This is a show of local writers reading their work live on the air. I'm your host, Frankenstein. Now, a note about our program before we get going here, and we will. We could really use some guests. As some of you might know, I'm a guest host filling in for Sean. He could use a break. He could also use some new guests. I don't know how many of you saw the last episode, but he interviewed a character named Sweater. This guy was not a writer, and it was not a Halloween episode, mind you. So please reach out to Sean if you'd like to be a guest on Seward Sound Words here. Community would love to hear your voice and your words. So, welcome to Season 2, the Halloween episode. Frankenstein is back, and it's good to be here. So, what we're going to be doing today is poetry. I brought some poems. I also got in touch with I put the word out here in Seward to all the poets and writers to come on down to the station, bring your poetry, and read some spooky poetry or just some poetry on a spooky day. So I'm sure we'll be having some guests show up. But for now, well, it's just me. I've got 3 poems for you today. Now, I take a long time to write very short poems. These are 3 haikus. One, Victor, victory. Was it a win, lightning me? Enlighten me, Vic. Number 2, tall, daft, green, oft mean. Bolts in neck like rim to hoop. Yet I can not dunk. Number 3, stomping amuck swamps. Tempting swamp thing a majig. A puzzle, this life. Thank you very much. And those all follow the 5-7-5 syllable pattern. You can count them. Well, that's all I brought today, folks. So, hopefully somebody steps in here soon and we can have some. Whoa. Here we go. Speak of the devil. Let's see who this is. Come on in. Oh, look, it's Scooby-Doo and Shaggy. Like, zoinks, man, trick or treat, make with the candy so we can get out of here. Oh, you know what? I did not bring that batch of monster cookies that I just baked. Like, zoinks, you're killing us, Frankenstein? Yeah, I used Reese's Pieces too. Reese! Sorry, guys. Like, zoink, Scoobs, I don't like the looks of this place. Let's make like a tree and leave. I heard there's a house down the street giving away hot dogs. Yeah, hot dogs. Well, just hold on a second, guys. You could be our audience. I'm sure someone else will be showing up soon. Like, I don't know, man.
Don't you have any Scooby snacks around here or something?
Not a one, Shaggy. Did you guys happen to bring a poem? Do you guys write poetry? This is a poetry hour.
Like, zoinks, Frank, you gotta feed me a lot of Scooby snacks if you want me to be writing poetry. Hey, Scooby, Shaggy, Frankenstein. What a relief. I thought this might be a new crab shack. They're going up all over town, you know. What is this place anyway?
It's the radio station, SpongeBob. We're actually live, reading poetry. Got a poem you'd like to share?
Do I ever? Of course I do, DJ Frankenstein. I never leave home without a poem.
SpongeBob SquarePants, ladies and gentlemen, reading an original poem here on 91.7 KIBH FM Seward.
Thanks, Frankenstein. Here goes. Krabby Patty, Krabby Cake, Baker's plan. Me and Patrick are friends to the end. We swim and we sing, and when the telephone rings, I know it's Patrick, treat or trick. Unless we're already together, then it's either Squidmore or Sandy Cheeks or even Mr. Krabs, but I never call in sick. Well, occasionally I might misread the schedule, but that's an honest mistake by a simple sponge. But by Mr. Krabs, not cool. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, SpongeBob. You really warmed up there.
That was pretty good. Well, you know, it wasn't supposed to be funny there, Scooby. You're just a funny sponge.
Oh, whoa, well. Another knock on the door. Who could that be?
Well, I'm happy to get it, Frankenstein. I'm standing right here by the door anyway.
Thanks, SpongeBob.
Great Nudibranch! It's Ren from Ren and Stimpy. Oh, I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. All us cartoons have you to thank. Ren, thank you. Ren. Zoinks, man, it's Ren. Thank you, mere sponge. That never gets old. Shaggy, Scooby, Frankenstein. Funny seeing you here. Tell me, though I'm desperate, have you seen Stimpy? I can't trust my sight. Hallucinations again, I'm afraid.
Sorry, Ren. Haven't seen him. And we don't have any candy either.
How dare you mention candy at a time like this, Frankenstein?
Forgive me. Perhaps you have a poem to share here. We're live on the air.
Ah, yes, poetry. Perfect. No better way to express my emotions. Give me a second and I will come up with one.
Amazing.
Oh boy, I can't wait to hear this poem from my cartoon hero. Settle down there, Mr. Sponge. Here we go.
Okay. It goes like this.
Stimpy, oh Stimpy, why did you wharf off the wharf? Fish squish under docks. Castanet, clock, tick-tock. Fresh catch, shore lunch, by the time we wring out our socks. Thank you. That was beautiful, Ren. Thank you.
That was solid, Ren. Wow.
Thank you both. But if only Stimpy could be brought back to me, if only he was here to listen. May I perform one more, Frankenstein?
Of course, Ren. Great to have you.
Oof. Scooby, down boy, please. Okay, this one is about Seward and hairballs. When the rains returns and the slush and ice sludge slop up the sewers of Seward, river gutters downstream uphill, a single hairball glob just so on the grate can be catastrophic, cataclysmic, threat like 64 quick. There are more cats than you think in this town. They all self-clean. And one doggy mastermind at the controls all winter long, adjusting the ground temperature from 28 to 34 Fahrenheit, grinning while slurping a slush puppy. Blueberry.
Wow, thank you, Ren. That was something. You're listening to 91.7 KIBH FM Seward, Seward Public Radio. This is the Halloween episode. Happy Halloween, everybody. We've got quite the crew in here suddenly.
Rah, we're all here! Like, zoink, Scoobs! I don't know about this place still. Find any Scooby snacks? No, we'll keep looking.
We've also got SpongeBob SquarePants.
We sure do. Oh boy, it's great being here on the radio.
And of course, the poet you just heard perform, Ren of Ren and Stimpy.
Yes, I am still here. Stimpy is not. I want to make sure everyone knows this. Why I'm so sad.
Oh, guys, SpongeBob, you gotta open the door. Let that raven in, as he's been around.
You got it, Frankenstein. I'm right here. Come on in, Raven.
Yeah, that's where he likes to sit, right on the frame of the chamber door. All right, so it's nice having ravens always, but you know, in order for the show to go on, it really should leave. And the way to make it leave, of course, is for someone to read some Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh boy, Frankenstein. I know Poe by heart. Pick me, pick me.
There's no picking involved. You got it, SpongeBob. Go for it.
Thanks, Frankenstein. Okay, this is by my favorite poet, and he was quite the prose story writer as well, Edgar Allan Poe, and it's just a little excerpt of The Raven, just for time. Then this ebony bird beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore. Though thy crest shorn and shaven, thou, I said, art sure no craven, ghastly grim and ancient raven wandering from the nightly shore, tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's plutonium shore. Quoth the raven,
Nice work, SpongeBob. It flew away. Well, how about that? Anybody got any more poems they want to share?
no, we don't.
All right. Well, we could just move along then. Well, you know, it is pretty special having this cast of characters here at the station. So before we go, what I would like to do is have you all step up to the mic once more and, record our station call ID here for 91.7. Shaggy, Scooby,
Yeah?
why don't you guys lead it off?
Like, zoinks, man, I don't really want to, but here goes anyway. You're listening to 91.7 KIBH FM Seward. Zoinks, it's Seward Public Radio.
Boom. Cut. Nice job, guys. SpongeBob, you're always ready.
Oh, don't you know it there, Frankenstein? Here goes. You're listening to 91.7 KIBH FM Seward, Seward Public Radio.
Oh, someone else is here.
I'll get it. Patrick!
Hi, SpongeBob.
Oh, buddy, old pal, it's great to see you.
Good to see you guys, too. Is it too late for a poem?
Oh, never. I mean, right, Frankenstein?
No, it's fine. Plenty of time. Go ahead, Patrick.
Well, thank you. Now, I should point out that this is from the point of view of a shrimp. Just 'cause I look like a candy cane doesn't make me peppermint. I went to the anemone nearest me. The corals called me a clown, which I'm not, and neither was Nemo. Thank you.
Oh, boy, Patrick, that was fantastic. You're a great poet.
Yeah, thanks, SpongeBob.
I thought it was good too, Patrick. It's all about friendship, of course, but it's so sad for me. No reunion for Ren without my friend. Stimpy, if you are listening, I want you to know, and everyone, that you are listening to 91.7 KIBH FM Seward. It's Seward Public Radio. Oh, well, who could that be? I'll get it. Please. Ren, look who it is.
Hi, Ren. Good to see you, buddy.
Stimpy!
Thank you all for listening to the Halloween episode 2. This is the second one of Seward Sound Words here on 91.7 KIBH FM Seward and on YouTube at our @Sacktown channel. Happy Halloween, everybody.